lifestyle that I live. You see what I'm saying? You can live the lifestyle that I live, but it's not your money. You don't have access to it. They call you cheap. I know. I'm telling y'all from experience. I know. Trust me, I know what happened in that relationship. This is a money situation. She wouldn't get the money she thought she was entitled to. She couldn't trick that young boy like she planned to. That broad ain't crazy. She frustrated because she having to deal with some real life black female consequences. She played herself. She thought she bagged a young baller she was going to be able to manipulate, and it didn't work out. And now she's stuck with a baby and $2,500 a month. That's a $30,000 a year job. You could have just went to college for that, boo, and had your freedom. And not had that little soft spot in the front of your stomach. And your little left breast sagging in the other one. Yeah, we know. And your little coochie toe up. We know. Had to get cut and stitched back up. We know, boo. We know what happened. And now she mad. Somebody type she mad in the chat room. Somebody type she mad in the chat room. But look, let me say, listen. She's still not out the game, though. Some of y'all are saying she out the game. She can't get, she's not out the game. She is not out the game, fellas. Look, let me tell you something. She is not out the game. No, she not. She's 31. She got one baby. She's still fine. Let's tell the truth. Y'all don't seen her hanging out with Shaquille, right? And we know it's a sucker trick born every day. Look at Steve Harvey. Somebody type Steve Harvey in the chat room, man. You see how she was all up in Andrew Tate's grill? She not out the game. She's not out the game. She could still bag a sucker. There's still plenty of suckers out there. All she need to do is be in the right room with the right sucker, and it can happen for her. Now, that said, a lot of people on the internet have mentioned she got mental issues, and that may be something that happens to her in the future. I would even argue that because of her specific genetics, DNA, associated maybe stress could bring it on. If you look at Dr. Frances Cress Welsing in her debate with Dr. William Shockley back in 1974 when they were talking about genetics, remember that line where she told Dr. William, isn't it true that people of Caucasian descent have a higher propensity for over 21 certain type of mental ailments? And he said, yes, that's true. And oftentimes when you're dealing with even mixed race people, especially white, they may be prone to some of that. It could happen. You see what I'm saying? But what she's dealing with right now is not mental issues. Okay, this broad is dealing with what is called regret. She is dealing with anger, okay, because she played herself. That's what she's dealing with. But I don't feel bad for her. That's what I think. That's my thoughts on it. Nevertheless, praise God, I think you all have learned a lot. The fact that we got almost 600 people up in here. What I need